it is given in the question that vector W is equal to vector U cross vector V. Therefore, vector W will be perpendicular to vector U and vector W will be perpendicular to vector V. It is also given in the question that vector U is equal to vector V cross vector W. Therefore, vector U will be perpendicular to vector V and vector U will be perpendicular to vector W. It is also given in the question that vector U is equal to alpha I plus beta j plus gamma k and vector W is equal to I cap plus j cap minus 2k cap. Since U is perpendicular to W, U is perpendicular to W, therefore U dot W will be equal to 0. This dot this will be 0. That means alpha times 1 alpha, beta times 1 beta, gamma times minus 2 gamma will be equal to 0. We suppose this is result number 1. Since U cross V is equal to W, this is given, U cross V is equal to W, and it is also given that U is equal to V cross W. Since U is equal to V cross W, therefore in place of this U, we write V cross W. Now we apply this formula. A cross B cross C is equal to A dot C times B minus B dot C times A. Therefore, we will write V dot V times W minus W dot V times V is equal to W. V dot V will be mod of V square and W is perpendicular to V. W is perpendicular to V. Therefore, W dot V will be equal to 0. 0 times vector V will be 0. Therefore, this part will be 0. This is equal to vector W. Cancelling vector W from both sides, we get mod of vector V square is equal to 1. Therefore, entry P should be matched with entry 2 of list 2. Since this is given, vector U cross vector V is equal to vector W. Taking mod on both sides, we get this. By applying this formula to write mod of A cross B, we write mod of vector U cross vector V as this. Since U is perpendicular to V, therefore angle between U and V will be 90 degree. Since mod of V square is equal to 1, we have just calculated a few seconds ago. Therefore, mod of V will be equal to 1. That means this will be 1 and value of sin 90 degree is also 1. Mod of U times 1 will be equal to mod of U is equal to mod of W. But U is given in the question as alpha I plus beta j plus gamma k and vector W is given I cap plus j cap minus 2k cap. Therefore, mod of U will be this is equal to mod of W will be this, squaring both sides, we get this. We suppose this is result number 2, and now we will write this result number 2 just after result number 1. It is given in this question that this is a system of equation. We suppose this system of equation as A. Since this is homogeneous system of equation, therefore this system of equation will have one solution which is called zero solution. But non-zero solution means non-trivial solution may be possible or may not be possible of a homogeneous system of equation. If this system of equation has only zero solution, means alpha is equal to 0, beta is equal to 0, gamma is equal to 0, then LHS will be 0, but RHS is 6. This indicates that all of alpha, beta, gamma cannot be 0 simultaneously. That means this system of equation must have non-trivial solution. A homogeneous system of equation has non-trivial solution if determinant formed by coefficients minus t1 1 minus t1 1 minus t is equal to 0. After expanding this determinant and factorizing, we get this. From this we get two value of t. T is equal to minus 1 and t is equal to 2. When t is equal to minus 1, then alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to 0. If we put minus 1 in this, then also we get this result. If we put this value in this equation, then also we get this result. We suppose this is 3 number. 3 minus 1. This 3 minus this 1 gives 3 gamma is equal to 0. This implies gamma is equal to 0. Putting gamma is equal to 0 here, we get alpha plus beta is equal to 0. That means beta is equal to minus alpha. Now putting gamma is equal to 0 and beta is equal to minus alpha in this 2 number equation, we get alpha square plus alpha square is equal to 6. From this we get alpha is equal to plus minus root 3. When alpha is equal to root 3, then beta is equal to minus root 3, gamma is equal to 0. When alpha is equal to root 3, then from this beta is equal to minus root 3 and gamma is equal to 0. Now gamma square will be equal to 0 square. Therefore entry Q should be matched with entry 1. Beta plus gamma square will be equal to minus root 3 plus 0 square, that is equal to 3. Therefore entry R should be matched with entry 3. When t is equal to 2, then putting t is equal to t2 here, we get this. T is equal to 2 here, we get this. T is equal to 2 here, we get this. We suppose this is 4 number, this is 5 number, this is 6 number. 4 minus 5, 4 minus 5, this minus this gives this. That means beta is equal to alpha. Putting alpha in place of this beta, we get this. From this we get gamma is equal to alpha. Now, since beta is equal to alpha and gamma is equal to alpha, therefore we put alpha in place of beta, alpha in place of gamma in this two number and write here. Then we get alpha square is equal to 2, that means alpha is equal to plus minus root 2. When alpha is equal to root 2, then from this beta is equal to root 2 and from this gamma is equal to root 2. But alpha is equal to root 2. This value has been obtained when we have put t is equal to 2. Therefore, when alpha is equal to root 2, then t is equal to 2. Therefore, t plus 3 will be equal to 2 plus 3, that is equal to 5. Therefore, entry S should be matched with entry 5. Now solution is complete.